DJI appears to be preparing one of the most ambitious and strategically important drone launches in its history. And all signs point toward the Avata 360 becoming a defining product not just for DJI, but for the broader consumer drone industry as well, especially at a time when regulatory pressure and market uncertainty are reshaping how and where major manufacturers operate. The confirmation of FCC certification is more than a routine procedural step. It signals that the hardware is finalized, radios are locked, and DJI is entering the final stretch before an official announcement. The appearance of two distinct model numbers in the FCC database strongly suggests multiple configurations, possibly tied to different battery capacities, storage options, or bundled accessories. A strategy DJI has used before to appeal to both casual users and more demanding creators. What has truly captured attention, however, is the growing consensus that the Avata 360 will not be a simple successor to the Avata 2 but a fundamentally new category of drone that merges immersive FPV flying with full 360-degree capture, effectively collapsing two previously separate ecosystems into a single flying platform. Instead of forcing users to choose between an FPV drone for speed and adrenaline or a 360 camera drone for creative flexibility, DJI appears to be engineering a hybrid system that can seamlessly transition between both worlds. And this alone represents a major philosophical shift in drone design. According to leaks and insider speculation, the Avata 360 achieves this by employing a dual-vision architecture with two high-resolution sensors, positioned to work either together or independently depending on the selected mode. In full 360-degree mode, both lenses engage simultaneously, capturing overlapping hemispheres that are stitched together in real time or in post using AI-powered algorithms, producing immersive footage with the coveted invisible drone effect that action sports creators and travel filmmakers increasingly demand. In FPV mode, the system reportedly rotates the gimbal by 90 degrees, deactivating or hiding one lens while exposing a single forward-facing camera optimized for high-speed piloting, low latency, and cinematic motion. A design decision that also explains why early prototype images failed to reveal any obvious 360-degree camera hardware. This rotating gimbal concept is not only clever but necessary, as it protects the lenses during aggressive maneuvers while also preventing the drone's body from appearing in stitched footage, a common challenge in aerial 360 capture. Leaked specifications push expectations even higher, with reports of dual 1.1-inch sensors capable of recording native 8K 360-degree video at up to 50 frames per second. A staggering figure that would place the Avata 360 well ahead of most consumer-grade 360 cameras currently on the market. In FPV mode, frame rates are rumored to reach 4K at 120 frames per second, offering ultra-smooth playback for high-speed dives, sharp turns, and dynamic action sequences, making it equally appealing to freestyle pilots and cinematic storytellers. Powering this advanced imaging pipeline is an upgraded battery system rated at approximately 38.67 watt-hours, a significant increase over the Avata 2's 31.7 watt-hour pack, translating to roughly 22% more capacity and potentially pushing real-world flight times past the 25-minute mark depending on flying style and recording mode. This larger battery not only extends airtime but also supplies the sustained power required for processing and storing high-resolution 360 footage without thermal throttling or performance drops. DJI is also expected to integrate its O4 transmission system, delivering improved range, reduced latency, and stronger signal stability, which is especially critical for FPV pilots flying at speed or in complex environments. Enhanced obstacle sensing and safety features are rumored as well, possibly borrowing from DJI's mainstream camera drones to provide better situational awareness without compromising agility. Pricing leaks place the Avata 360 at around 6,899 yuan, roughly $975, positioning it as a premium but not unreachable product, particularly when considering the inclusion of 3 intelligent flight batteries, each offering the full 38.67 watt-hour capacity, significantly reducing downtime between flights. The bundled charging hub, spare propellers, and compact carrying case suggest DJI is targeting travelers and creators who need a complete, portable kit straight out of the box, with dimensions small enough to fit into a standard backpack. Control compatibility further reinforces its versatility, with support for goggles N3 Plus FPV controllers, motion controllers, and the RC2, allowing pilots to choose their preferred control scheme depending on whether they are flying cinematically or aggressively. The first public leak of the Avata 360 surfaced back in May, showing a blurry prototype undergoing outdoor testing, and while the image quality was poor, enhanced versions revealed a noticeably different silhouette compared to the Avata 2. With a thinner, longer body, a lowered top profile nearly level with the rotors, and an elongated rear section designed to balance the slimmer front. This flattened profile is widely believed to be intentional, minimizing the drone's visual footprint in 360-degree footage and reducing the need for aggressive cropping or masking during post-production. The light gray color scheme aligns with DJI's recent design language, and the overall aesthetic feels closer to a scaled-up Neo 2 rather than a traditional Avata, reinforcing the idea that DJI is rethinking its FPV lineup from the ground up. Interestingly, that first leak showed no visible top-mounted 360 lens, fueling speculation that DJI was deliberately concealing its most important feature during early testing. This theory gained traction on August 14th when a competitor announced an Antigravity 360 drone claiming to be the world's first true 360-degree aerial platform with a planned January 2026 launch, prompting widespread debate over whether DJI would allow another brand to define a category it was uniquely positioned to dominate. About a month later, new leaks emerged showing a small bump on the top of the Avata 360 prototype, widely interpreted as the previously hidden 360-degree lens, reigniting discussions about whether DJI might release multiple versions of the drone, one focused purely on FPV and another optimized for immersive 360 capture. Over time, however, it has become increasingly clear that DJI's true intention is not to split the lineup but to unify it, delivering a single platform capable of adapting to both creative and performance-driven use cases. Earlier confusion was compounded by May leaks that many mistakenly identified as an Avata 3 prototype, only for later confirmation to reveal that these images were actually of the Avata 360 operating in FPV mode, with the 360 camera hidden by a rotating gimbal that flips the lens upward for protection. A subtle but brilliant engineering solution that kept the drone's full capabilities under wraps. This hybrid approach feels like a natural evolution for DJI, a company that already dominates both the FPV drone market and the compact 360 camera space. And combining these strengths into a single product allows DJI to leverage its existing expertise while setting a new creative standard. Promotional images circulating online now reportedly confirm the Avata 360 name and clearly illustrate its dual operating modes, with both lenses engaged in 360 mode for full environmental capture and a single forward-facing lens exposed in FPV mode for responsive, high-speed flight. Each lens is expected to offer a 180-degree field of view, stitched together using advanced AI algorithms to produce seamless 8K footage. While FPV mode may support 5K at 60 frames per second and high-resolution stills up to 30 megapixels, with the full 360 system potentially generating panoramic images approaching 120 megapixels. Handling such massive data loads requires robust onboard storage, and leaks suggest DJI is increasing internal memory to 128 gigabytes, while retaining microSD expansion for flexibility. Flight time estimates hover around 25 minutes, slightly higher than previous Avata models, balancing power demands with usability. Beyond imaging, The Avata 360 is expected to incorporate advanced safety, tracking, and stabilization features, making it accessible to less experienced pilots while still offering depth for professionals. When viewed in the broader industry context, the Avata 360 represents more than a new drone. It is a strategic statement by DJI at a time when regulatory challenges, potential bans, and shifting consumer expectations are forcing manufacturers to innovate more aggressively. By merging FPV performance with immersive 360 capture, DJI is not just responding to competitors but redefining what a single drone can be, offering creators unprecedented flexibility and potentially cementing the Avata 360 as one of the most important aerial imaging tools of the decade.